Hey guys, this is Thomas Jopin and I'm the Sales and Marketing Director of Green Desert Real Estate. Today, we have Emmanuel, which is good, who is my college mate and the top performing consultant of Green Desert as well. And we're going to hear his success story. So I believe that he's reached his goals from the time that I've known him. And he was actually planning to
go for my higher studies and then
exactly from and then I think for 2 years he worked 9 to 5 and now you're in real estate, which is
I miss my evening naps.
which evening naps, which is not 9 to 5 anymore. So what made you come to Dubai and what made you join real estate actually?
So what made me come to Dubai was, I compared a lot of other countries which I can go to, but then I think at the end Dubai seemed more of a hungry,
opportunity, like there was opportunity at that point of time.
You need to have that hunger, and Dubai has that. Like you get out of Dubai, you go around, you see people. Everybody has dreams. Everybody wants to become something else. So if you want to succeed, you need to be in a country where you have competition.
Yeah.
So if you go to a country where it is not developing, if it's like a sleepy situation, you don't have that ease
So
to
you were
grow.
planning to go to a country like that?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to mention the country, but
no, that's why. And then I think we had the conversation as well, and
exactly.
And then I'm like, come to Dubai because you can at least try out a couple of things here.
Right.
And and then you were working.
And I was working.
Couple of jobs. Yeah.
Right. I was working in sales itself.
Sales itself. Which is
managing a regional sales for a company. But then at the end of the day, it was of whatever that product, how much ever I sell, there was an extent of how much I can make and how much I can grow.
How much you can make and grow, because there was a So I think it was a salary and then you had commission.
A salary and a commission, but the commission was
sale.
very less, right?
Very less. And then I think you had actually asked me about, how does this work in real estate? Like, I want to learn more about it. But why real estate? Because you were at 9 to 5, you were in sales, you could have joined anything else. Why Dubai real estate?
Because I'm not selling a product at the end of the day. I'm selling an asset.
Okay.
Which gives value to any investor, to any clients in the future. First of all, I told you the reason Dubai was because there's competition, there is opportunities. Real estate is, at the end of the day, something that I've always wanted to try as a...
Okay. So it's something that you want to try, but also it's a place where you can actually, you have no limitations.
Exactly.
In terms of working, in terms of how much you can make.
Right.
Because all depends on how much you perform, and that's equivalent to how much you can make.
Right. And I have my flexibility as well.
You have your flexibility, which is great. So how Green Desert Real Estate? How come you joined Green Desert Real Estate?
Because you're the one who gave me the chance to join real estate, So
yeah, that's true.
That's how I joined. I know your family. I know your father,
exactly,
the chairman.
Yeah. It's a family business. I think that's already established here.
Right.
But so Mr. Jopin, that's my father, who's the chairman, and then now my brother has also joined, and he's also actually GD is a family. Like Green Desert is a family with all the members. We treat everyone like family, and I believe you have also.
Of course.
Felt that way. Okay, it's not. It's this is all natural, by the way. It's nothing where he's it's not scripted. But actually, even he's really good at following up. Like, you're really good at following up, which is one of the most important skill any consultant needs. Following up is one of the most important, and I saw that, and that is actually reflected in his work, and I think that's how you have closed a lot of deals as well, and reached where you are now. So in Dubai real estate, it's been almost 2 years with you, and hopefully many more. And what was your hardest challenge? Like how were your beginning days? And if you can compare from the first day of real estate to now, how was your journey?
It took me 5 months to close my first deal because
5 months. That's a long time without money.
Correct. In the beginning, it's about learning, understanding the areas. Because the moment I got the license is when I thought, that's when they gave me a choice if you guys if you want to join real estate. Of course, the first month, it's it's purely learning. You're not thinking about closing. You're just thinking about how to talk to people, how the numbers, how the rental,
training and learning
work.
Period, ideally.
Correct. So after 5 months, I closed my first deal.
How was that? What is the deal like? What is it? If I'm not wrong, it was
2 one bedrooms. Actually, it was 2 brothers who bought together. It was
Yeah.
2 1 bedrooms in Varsan.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's
And then
how
from
it
there-
started. And then so it's like when you close your first deal, then it's like you start want to have more deals. You want to close more.
You're sort of overcoming that limitation of closing deals. So like once you sort of taste that success, then you want to then you want to get more, basically. That's good.
Then it has been a good journey. I think there's been
And then there's a lot of success for him, but we can't reveal any of this. But like he got his own house, he got his own car, 2 cars. No, actually just 1 car, but no, which is good, which is what a lot of people dream for, Not everybody can achieve that in this world or Dubai or anything, and which you have, so which is really great. How has sort of the company and Green Desert helped you to in this time or to
since the beginning. This chairman Jopin, Philip, and Thomas has been a great help because on how to how the real estate market works because the chairman has been in the market since 2008, so
I learned from him as well. That's the best mentor because of experience is the main key. So I think that's how we both have learned as well. And apart from that, what else has the company helped you? Apart from training and us.
Company has given me good leads, which has helped me close deals like qualified leads.
Yeah,
and
I think that was social media and property.
Social media and property finder, right?
Right. So now I think what a lot of people, don't say is the demerits or the cons or the bad things, right? So what is your biggest challenge in these 2 years in the industry?
I mean, it's general information that you cannot close every lead that you get. So you might even spend 2 or 3 months and probably without
still
not able to close
no
the deal.
income and
Without
it's
no
not
income,
easy, and
exactly.
Dubai is not a cheap place or affordable.
Probably he's a serious buyer, but then after he sees the properties, everything, negotiation, at the end, they could be like, I think I'll just wait for some more time. So he's basically spending a lot of time. But then, of course, the reward is big when you close a deal. It's a big reward.
It's a big
So-
reward, yeah.
So yeah, the hard work is basically worth it.
Consistency, I believe, right? Like you keep
Exactly.
pushing. I think that's the most important, because a lot of people try for 2 months, 3 months, and then they don't close, and then they stop. But I think that shows a consistency, persistence of trying to push for a deal.
Exactly. If we could close a deal every day, then we would all be rich. Like literally, everybody in the world would be rich. So
true.
yeah. I mean, there's also a bit of a luck.
Yeah.
Which is also there.
I mean, at the end of the day, the client has to. It's his decision. You can't push someone.
You cannot push anything, and
Yeah,
I
like,
don't push. I never push anybody to make their decision.
Okay.
I just give them what they want, and then it's up to them, whether
That's
to make
nice.
the decision or not. Just like that, I work with very selective developers. I work with very selective areas that I advise to invest in.
Yeah, that's what the company's
Right.
main, aim is as well, because we're a boutique company. Instead of being everywhere, it's always better to be more selective. I also believe that you have now created your network after coming to Dubai, which is great, which is what everybody should do. Create that network to expand and grow, right?
Of course. And Dubai is a small place too. You can meet probably a millionaire to a billionaire probably in a coffee shop or just walking in the public, just like a normal guy. You cannot.
Do you want to name a few places that you've met these people? Probably DFC is like one of the main ones. Downtown, DFC,
I think for me,
Palm.
downtown is
would
the
be
place.
the main. Okay.
Yeah, DFC, I believe, is a lot of bankers.
Yeah, okay, bankers, right. That's
And then there's a lot of agents. You don't
There's
just meet
agents
investors,
everywhere.
there's agents everywhere.
there's
So,
agents
I mean,
everywhere.
it's good. Everybody working hard.
Do you see yourself being in Dubai real estate for the next 5 to 10 years? Like, is it a long-term game for you?
It is a long-term game for me.
It should be, I think, for
It is.
people, for investors and for agencies.
Right.
That's how we
Because
survive.
we are advising them to invest in long-term. So if we're not planning to be here long-term, there's no point in telling them,
Exactly.
you're getting some returns in long-term and all that. So, I mean, I truly believe there's no other country that you can peacefully invest your money in. Of course, there could be opportunities, but it is not easy to maintain that property or rent it out or manage without any issues.
It's a growing country. It is still a growing country. They have a long-term vision. Of course, they have great, leaders. So I think there's nowhere else better to be.
Right.
Globally, that's sort of known now. A lot of people are moving here. Our clients also have
Exactly.
It's a second home.
I think 95% of the people invest because of the vision of Sheikh Mohammed.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a vision long back, and he still has a vision for a very long time. So, and he's done it. Whatever he said he will do in this country, he has done it.
Correct.
So,
His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum.
Right,
The
ruler
Vice
of
President.
Dubai.
Yeah, and the Vice President of UAE, yes. Also the Crown Prince, like
Sheikh
Sheikh Hamdan and all of them, which is great. And I think we should be blessed to
Of course.
be here at this generation, this era, because we don't know what would happen after the next generation. But hopefully, with the vision, it's going to be better and great. I think what's important is to because there's a lot of competition. There's so many developers, so many agents. We really have to. What we do as a company and what we also promote everyone in the company do is to always focus on selective developers.
Absolutely.
And we have a very client-based approach, right?
Correct.
And so we do portfolio management, of course, and selective developers, trusted developers, projects, communities, units, right?
Correct.
What do you think? How is...
No, that's the way it should be.
And I think that's how, yeah.
Green Desert, working in Green Desert, that's one thing that all the agents follow,
Yeah.
That you don't just tie up with a developer who doesn't have any track record, and it comes into the market tomorrow.
You have to do your due diligence,
of
right?
Course,
yeah.
Because you're putting your client's money at risk if you actually deal with a developer who just comes out of nowhere.
And we are here for the long-term game, right?
Of course.
It's not just sales, but it's about the whole cycle of advisory,
Right.
buying, renting, managing, selling, and then reselling.
Right.
So we're here for the long term, and I think that's how even you have your now clients, because you follow that strategy. Now you have your clients, exclusive clients with you,
Right.
who are, repeatedly purchasing from you, and you're managing the properties, which is great, right?
Right.
So it was a short but good conversation.
Correct.
And congratulations to all the success that you have reached till here.
And thanks for the guidance that I've received
always,
from you guys.
Always. And we wish and we'll support you for much more success to achieve all your dreams. And that is what we do, and we should, right? And I think Dubai is the right place to be as well.
Definitely.
To do that. Thank you so much for your time. And
Thank
do
you.
follow and subscribe our page for real investment advices and more success stories.